Alright, guys. I am about to open up Diana 121 for the first time. Um, and that meaning that it's the. I wanted to isolate the file and get it so I could send it to someone and it just installs. So that's what I did. I created a zip and let's see if it includes everything. So, where did I put it? I put it in. All right. We go. Oh shit. Okay, great sign. Oh my god. And I made sure there was no plugins with this one, so just super clean, a couple of models, and but you can definitely start to see some of the art direction coming through now. Some of the buildings are definitely showing some Patrick characteristics, but I also wanted to make this as a demo of the Body Electric universe. Some of the assets that we had been working on, actually all of the assets that we've been working on last year, such as the asteroid and the space station and the tether and a little bit of the city. All of those were taken, or all the city pieces and the tether were taken pictures of and then imported and then converted using something called photogrammetry. And then from there, they went to Blender to get all set up and where things should go and whatnot. And then from there to Twinmotion, and from Twinmotion to Unreal. And in the Unreal, I had to do tons of scaling and what looks good where. And I'm sure everyone saw those pictures everywhere of just it. It would probably look like the exact same scene. People are probably like, what the hell is going on here? Why is it just showing us different pictures of the same thing? And it's because I didn't know what things were supposed to look like in a 3D universe. How large is, an object in the foreground of nothing, and how far away is the object of nothing in the background? How do you create depth? What is air, atmosphere? How does Unreal interpret, the light photons? Incredibly interesting. And so now I hope it's trying to reconnect the files, or I'm not sure. I didn't tell it to do anything, so I just clicked on my little guy. And I think you actually have to have Unreal 4 Engine downloaded, but that's... oh, man! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness. Okay, now can I just hit play? And I made sure it's gamepad accessible too, because I want people on Xbox and shit to play it. So I've been also trying to debug it with this gamepad that I have. Oh wow! All right, we're in. I cannot believe it's running. I've got OBS in the background, so it's kind of slowing it down, but oh my god. And so I included some different animations here. She's got I can't believe it. This is insane. So obviously I added double jump, and then wow, and Then, okay, so double jump. Double jump. Okay, and then she can also pull out her guns. And then she can walk backwards, and she can walk backwards firing her guns. And then she can also roll forward and kneel. And then kneel and crouch and walk with guns. And she can't crouch and fire with guns yet. Nice, crouch to up, still holding onto the guns. Kind of Lara Croft logic here. And I'm going to add a couple more things. I'm kind of mixing and matching some of these things that I'm finding on GitHub and what have you. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, let's put the guns away. Alright. And she's got different speeds. She's got a little too much vavavoom in her walk. I think this is I think most modern UE4 characters are sort of Fortnite-ish in their kind of walking. A little over-exaggerated. Anyway, here's a dummy model of me. Diana 121. And so, if you have this open in your editor, you can also press Control L, and it'll let you move around time of day. So this is all running live, and hopefully I'll... Oh my god, this is awesome. And I kind of made her walk on water, but you are on an island in this one. And she won't have guns, obviously. She's designed to be, you know, have everything. The lap of luxury. She's an art piece. She's slick and new and shiny. So she'll have just energy-based weapons that sort of emanate from her mid-thigh region, which is where all her energy is kept. Anyway, I added also water. A water kind of effect, and it's cool. Julia had mentioned earlier today that sorry, this is so much fun, man. It's kind of cool that you can see it through the water. I guess I never really known or took. It's kind of more difficult than it sounds. To make all of the grass sort of stop at the grass line, you have to have like a, you know, a height map and various gradients and tell it where to go. Otherwise, the procedural foliage just sort of goes wherever. That'll get better, of course, but as like a baseline UE4 has hit it out of the park, man. This is a AAA gaming engine that is readily available, and it just took a little bit more sort of coding than I had anticipated, but for that little bit more work, I mean, Unreal has been awesome with like technical support and like troubleshooting, and I've been in talks with their grant department, so hopefully we can get this funded, and the larger project, Body Electric, fully funded. But I figured this was a nice way to spend COVID and also introduce myself to, instead of just telling someone what to do, like put the projection up on there, make the, you know, why can you see green screen lines around the person? I figured, why wouldn't I just learn that myself? And I've learned so much stuff. Anyway, but this is so awesome. I could do this forever. She does a double jump on the way down. I don't like that physics. And, oh my god, like, it's so crazy. Just 11 months ago was just kind of a, wow. Wow. And you can see I had some trouble sort of aligning this in Unreal. Their alignment tool still needs some work. As you can see, these windows are pushed a little too far out. And also there's something weird with the boundary box in some of these houses, not letting me go too close, and some of them also aren't block all, so you just walk right through the house like you used to do in like fucking Hexen and Doom. But wow, look at this, man. And she can also jump up inclines. This is insane. And this is kind of extreme, but I set the height map so we could have all the biomes in a relatively small size map. The file size is still like 30 gigabytes, so small is relative, but wow. Oh yeah, we also have an alternate view. I also want to put it in first person. Be kind of a cool side scroller as well. Look at that. Okay. Wow. And the ground reflects back up to her. This is without baking anything. Or I guess it baked it once it shipped it, but wow. And it's not even like fake fog, you know, like the sheets of fog that they used to have. It's like actual. I can like feel the morning. Wow. Anyway, guys, that's what I've been working on, and I'm so freaking excited. This opens up a whole bunch of like cool, great things. We'll get a animated, control rig suit and pop Nathan in there and have him go to town to make the sort of Rat King that we have in the script, and we'll be able to generate huge amounts of scenery and maybe spend time on perhaps getting us to some exotic locations in real life instead of spending it on doing a background rotoscoping, which would be a nightmare, but we know how to do, and wow. Anyway, more to come. Bye, guys.